Hey Fab Girls, since you are just loving my tips on how to dress when you're short, and in the recent poll that I did on my YouTube channel, you said you wanted more tips on this, the Fab Girls have spoken, and so I am delivering. I'm creating an entire series on this topic, and in this video, I'm going to be focusing on how to dress when you're short for casual. If you're new to my channel, and even if you're not, welcome. I'm so happy to have you here. I'm Tracy Gold, and it's my absolute passion to bring you fashion tips that make you look and feel fabulous. Fab Girls, I have a big announcement that I'm really excited to tell you about. I am coming to the US so very soon, and if you would like to hear more about my trip to the US, then wait until the end of the video and I'll tell you a few of those details. Also, since you have been enjoying my little personal short stories at the end of the video, I will be doing more of that. So you see, wait until the end of the video and you can get all of that information. Right, let's head on into the tips. In most cases, when it comes to casual wear, we often think of jeans, a t-shirt, and some sneakers, right? But it all depends on what kind of jeans, t-shirt, and sneakers you are wearing. And in this video, I'm going to break those things down for you and add jackets, because I know you're not even yet in spring. So we're going to break those things down and give you tips on how to choose your pieces so that even when you're dressed casually, you're looking taller than you are. My first most important tip, and I know I've said it before and I'm going to say it again, is to define your waist if you want to make yourself look taller. Now, in a lot of cases, women get a little bit nervous when I say define your waist because you often think of your waist as your tummy, but your waist is not your tummy, girls. In fact, I think we've lost our sense of where our waist is from wearing hipsters and all kinds of weird things. But actually, your waist is up here, and that's what you want to define. This automatically makes your legs look longer, and it can even make you look slimmer in an instant. So it's even perfect for those girls who don't have the short problem. Well, that's if you see it as a problem. I don't particularly see it as a problem. Okay, so now how are we going to define our waist in casual wear? Because remember, jeans, t-shirts, sneakers, a bit of a jacket, where are we going to define the waist? Well, I'm going to show you, and here are my tips. The high-waisted jean is a girl's best friend because it automatically defines your waist and makes your legs look longer, which is exciting, right? Now, obviously, you need to find out which kind of style of jean is going to work for you, and you'll find high-waisted in all different types. So you'll find them in bootleg, flare, skinny, slim leg, you name it. If you need some more tips on how to figure out which your perfect pair of jeans is, then you can check out my video on how to find the perfect pair of jeans. Don't worry, I'll put the details in the description below so it makes it easy for you to find. Another tip to consider when it comes to your jeans is that a dark pair of indigo denim jeans are fabulous to elongate your body. If you want something with fades, then choose something that's got fading going down the leg. This will draw the eye down the body and also elongate your legs. Fun, right? Also, just a little bit of a heads up is the dark denim is going to be a huge trend going forward for spring 2018. So take a look and see in stores if you can find your perfect pair. Avoid wearing three-quarter jeans. Now, spring is around the corner, and I know that so many people believe that if you are short, it's better to wear three-quarter jeans and let your ankles stick out. I disagree. I actually find that three-quarter lengths often make my legs look shorter because the eye goes to where there's skin. So look at this example. Here I've shortened my jeans into a three-quarter length, and look at the difference between this and when it's full length. Can you see the difference? Well, if you don't believe me still and you're still not sure, go home and try on some of your three-quarter pants compared to your full length. And if you get really hot and you do need something shorter, shorten your three-quarter pants to just below your knee. That way you show enough leg to make it worth it and you won't shorten your length. Now let's talk about the t-shirts. If you have a flattish tummy, then you can simply take your tops and tuck them into your jeans. Also, this is a great way of utilizing your maybe baggier kind of tops that you have in your wardrobe or t-shirts. Simply tuck them in and its straight way gives them some waist definition. A little tip though, if you're not completely happy with tucking it in completely or totally, then the half tuck can also work. It also just shows a little bit of waist definition but gives a little bit of leverage around the tummy area. Also, just to be aware that if you are a little bit nervous about your tummy being shown, then you can go with a printed fitted top, because this will suddenly and instantly change the way your tummy looks. Because you know the wonderful thing about print is you don't know what's fabric and what's flesh, so it's illusionary. Fun, right? Now let's talk about sneakers. Now the exciting thing is that sneakers have had a makeover in the last few years, and there are some lovely dress-up sneakers that work wonderfully. In fact, some of my favorite are the flat form and even wedge sneakers. This is wonderful because this can give you a little bit of extra height without the discomfort. So in this example, I'm wearing a flat form rose gold brogue. Also, just a little heads up, rose gold's going to be huge for spring, so keep your eyes out for that. Now listen girls, I understand these are fairly high. I find them really comfortable. In fact, I walked Milan flat in my silver pair just like this. But for some women, it's a little bit nerve-wracking. They're afraid they're going to break their ankle. That's okay. You can get a slightly lower one too. There are a variety out there, so take a look and see what you can find. But just bearing in mind that you don't necessarily have to wear a flat sneaker if you want a little bit of extra height. You can have comfort too. Now let's talk about jackets, because jackets are really important because it's still a little chilly out there. In fact, I'm sure it's pretty much freezing and spring is only just on its way, so you're going to need a jacket. With jackets, we need to go nipped in the waist and you want to go as short as you possibly can. So cropped lengths are fantastic, but if you're not comfortable with that, then rather go long. Just above your knee is perfect because it can elongate your look immediately. Avoid these kind of mid-length things because they can make your legs look shorter and it's not going to make you look taller. Coming up soon, I'll be doing a video on how to dress when you're short for an evening out. So ooh la la girls, make sure if you haven't already to subscribe, and better yet hit the notification button, because let me tell you, YouTube will not necessarily tell you that I've uploaded a new video unless you hit that little bell, that notification. That way you'll be notified every time I upload a new video on Tuesdays and Fridays. And hey ladies, if you haven't already got my free download on how to look fashionable over 40, then to make sure to get yours, you can check in the details in the description below. That will also automatically subscribe you to my newsletter so that I can stay in touch with you and you can stay in touch with me, and you get weekly inspirational fashion tips in your inbox every week. I did mention every week, right? So expect it every week. Now I'm going to tell you about my exciting announcements about coming to the USA. I was scheduled to go to Rome and Milan in April, but things have turned out slightly differently and I'll instead be coming to New York City. So if you would like to meet me there for a fabulous shopping trip there and a wardrobe makeover, then you can check in the details in the description below. It'll give you dates, details, rates, etc. I have to tell you ladies, I think you're going to be tempted. So check the details. Thanks for watching this video, ladies. I hope you have found this useful and that you're ready to put these tips into action today. Let me know in the comments below. What did you like? What did you find useful? And do you have video tutorial ideas that you would like for me to cover? Because I love to get your ideas and I use them frequently. So I look forward to hearing from you. Now it's time for the short story about me. So yes, I am short. I'm 5'2", and my husband often teases me because I have high heels and then low heels and flats and whatever. He goes, "Oh, you're tall. Oh, no, you're short. Oh, you're tall. Oh, you're short." But we went to Italy together, and I remember he looked around and he was like, "Oh my goodness, Tracy, you're actually quite tall here." And I was wearing flats. Girls, let me tell you that the women in Italy are really short, and they are also known for being extremely stylish, and they don't go hobbling around in crazy high heels to look good. They often walk very far, and in some cases have cobbled streets. So if they can do it, then so can I, and if I can do it, then so can you. So that was my inspiration, and I have to tell you, I came back feeling a lot better about being short. And I hope these tips are going to help you and inspire you to look and feel fabulous too, no matter your height.